Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This week was a whirlwind. This is my answer to the challenge from Tyrell Knifeworks. Denis over there, he made a couple pieces of Damascus, wolftooth Damascus. He kept one and sent one to me and he said, Aaron, I challenge you to a knife build off. I accepted the challenge and this is the answer to the challenge. Super fun. This was a ton of work to do in a week. I was working day and night making a knife and editing. I made a knife, I made a sheath, I used exotic materials throughout the entire process. And I'll tell you what, I wanted this to really stand tall, so I did a couple processes I've never done before. I made mistakes, I learned, it was stressful. I'm gonna teach you how to not make those mistakes in this video right here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run you through how I make the knife in a tutorial form, like my normal videos. And then when I get to the handle, you're gonna go see it go boom, 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 and then the knife will be finished. Because if you want to see the in-depth handling procedure, I've got a new playlist that does nothing but handle materials. Each different video will be about a new material and how to work the material and different things like that. So if you're interested in that, I'll put it in the cards below to check out. After I'm done finishing the knife, I'm going to go ahead and do some really nice close-up shots of the knife, the blade, the pattern in the blade, the sheath, things like that. That's how you guys are going to determine whether I won or whether Denis won over at Tyrell Knifeworks. So it's really important that you guys watch the video, watch the effort that I put into this, and then look at the pictures at the end. Do the same for Denis over at Tyrell Knifeworks, and then decide who wins this competition. Put it in the comments. Put your vote down there. Your comment really matters this time, guys. Really matters this time. Please, it really matters. Let me know if I won the competition or if you think Denis won the competition over there. Either way, hey, we're both winners. You're here watching us. So let's jump right in and start making this. Well, as much as it pains me to cut off all that excess material, that's what I need. So the first thing I'm going to go do is cut off everything on the outside of these lines. This is chartering unknown territory. Never ground a fuller with a ball end mill, so here we go. I looked up my book for this cutter and the speed that I should be running it at. Let's see if it works. So that worked awesome. Alright guys, using that Dremel tool just now to try to clean up that fuller was a mistake. It actually created a ton more work since it was working in a circular motion, moving like this. It dug a whole bunch of little tiny troughs in here. So now when I go in to sand it like this, I'm finding I just created a ton more work for myself. What I should have done is just taken something round like this. This is a dull end mill that won't cut me anymore. That's about the right size. And then I can get in there and sand with long strokes back and forth. And that's a much better method. I would already be done right now if I hadn't touched it with the Dremel. So picking up the power tool was a major mistake. Won't do that one again. it's heat treated. It's awesome, super cool. Let's go ahead and finish grind it, and we'll get ready to do the handling. Tactical Tanto with wolf's tooth damascus. This thing's gonna come out really cool. Full length fuller that runs right off the tip. It's gonna be a really neat build. Of course, all these things gotta get crispened up and cleaned up, and stay tuned. It's gonna be really cool. I would just like to take a moment to admire just how good that fit up is. That is really a good fit. No gaps anywhere. Perfect seamless fit. I wish I could, let's see how close I can get. Maybe if we come out here, oh, I can zoom in like this. Look at that fitment. Look at that fitment. Oh, yeah. It hasn't even been cleaned up yet. Look at that. Boom! Yeah, that's good enough. Here we go! And now it's time to whip out all my different files. We're going to shape the guard. I've got some lines on here, but realistically I'm just going to kind of go through. I'm going to clean up what I've already done and just establish my profiles, and then I'll move right into hand sanding. So I'm going to bring you in and show you what this looks like. So see, now I've got some, so I've taken this bevel right here, right into the guard. So it flows right into the guard on both sides. This flat flows into the guard. Now you'll see in the corners is where I really need to get in there and I need to clean up a little bit. I'm not liking that file for that. Let's get in there with kind of a round, half round file. Thanks. So this file is half round on one side. Much better. That way I'm not actually cutting grooves into anything here. Perfect. That's it. Exotic stingray wrapped around kydex, wrapped with leather and a leather overlay with reliefs cut in it so you can see that stingray subtly hiding in underneath it. It's super cool. Came out amazing. Japanese inspired Tanto, full length fuller, wolftooth damascus, nickel silver, African blackwood, karelian birch, some of the most amazing natural wood I've ever used on a knife. I'm going to bring you in close for the pictures so you can see the real beauty of this Damascus, the real beauty of this handle material, and of course I put all that with an exotic stingray. It's going to be pretty hard to beat, but I'll tell you what, it's up to you guys. In the comments down below, let me know if you think I should win this competition. And after you're done, I'm going to put a link to the handle playlist so you can go check that out. And of course, there's going to be a link down below to Tyrell KnifeWorks so you can go check out Denis's knife that he made for the competition. Thanks for watching, guys. Well, it wouldn't be a knife video without some sort of cut test. So here, I'm gonna sacrifice a piece of paper. Ooh, yep, it's a knife. It cuts just like you would expect a knife to cut. And that's the top switch right there. Let's see if it pokes. Oh yeah, pokes nice and really well. Right through the paper. Try not to poke myself. This knife is actually pretty scary to handle. It is sharp all the way around with an extremely sharp tip, and that's why it's gonna live right there inside of this amazing sheath that I made.